can't pick that back.
Right side back, right side back, right side back.
After about 20
You
minutes,
look on his face like,
Why do you think wait?
hey
Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. As always, I'm excited having you guys tuned into this YouTube channel. Stick around with me as we react to this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this YouTube channel. See you on the video. Let's go.
Why are you moving? Why are you moving? Huh?
No.
why is everybody screaming? Why the army
This guy
recruit go
is
through
looking
to
so
go-
scared.
Yeah, he's confused and scared at the same time.
this
But why is everybody
is Army boot camp.
What?
Before they join the United States Army, all recruits have to graduate from a 22-week program known as One Station Unit Training, also known as OSUT. It happens here at Fort Benning, a 182,000-acre military installation that straddles the Alabama-Georgia border about 100 miles southwest of Atlanta. Every year, more than 18,000 soldiers graduate before joining the more than 470,000
18,000?
people actively serving in the Army.
18,000 people graduate and 470 people join. Wow,
Hold
that's
on.
impressive.
No. I don't think 470 people join.
This
Wait,
thing.
go back again, please. Sorry for
Every
that.
year, more than 18,000 soldiers graduate before joining the more than 470,000 people actively serving in the
Okay,
Army.
yeah, very-
People are already actively serving.
I was
They're
thinking
joining them.
470 people
You
enrolled
know.
in the tree. I wanted to ask where they're coming from,
Oh.
but I know the world has such consolation.
Exactly.
Although most of the recruits that we saw during our time there were male, recruits trained together in gender-integrated platoons.
These young men and women that volunteer to serve, they show up to us as civilians, and then we take them through a transformative process to turn them into soldiers.
You just go to position of attention and you stay in position of attention.
On a rain-soaked week in February, we spent 4 days inside the Army's Maneuver Center of Excellence, which trains soldiers to serve in the infantry and armor branches. We saw different companies at various stages of training.
This is real life.
They are training them like it is real life, so that when they encounter that situation in
No,
real
I'm
life, they
asking
can.
this is real life because we mostly just watch things like this from the movie.
From the movie, yeah.
He's just acting, but this is real life.
No. You see, I feel like, you see, their acting, right, is kind of like a little bit of information they have gotten from the real life, because most of military performance and activity is kind of like classified, so that enemy does not actually know how they operate and everything. So what we watch in movie is a tip of it. Then imagine the whole iceberg.
That's what I'm asking, like, wow.
Sorry for that, boss.
On day 1, new infantry recruits on a bus from the Atlanta airport arrive at the 30th AG Battalion headquarters, where all new recruits are received.
Listen up! You only got one to hear from you at this point is yes, drill sergeant, no drill sergeant. You understand? Yes, drill sergeant! When I tell you,
Yeah.
you will pass your folders to the front!
The minimum age to enlist in the Army is 17, and the maximum age is 35. The base salary for an entry-level private is about $20,000 a year.
Let's go! 30 seconds! Hurry up, find your bag!
Once they're off the bus, the first order of business is establishing the code of conduct.
Because I promise you, if you don't pay attention to what I'm about to tell you, you're going to make your Army career very short. You treat everybody with
Damn.
dignity and respect, regardless of race, religion, color, national origin, gender, sexual orientation, and all other protected categories. Yes? Yes, Drill Sergeant! Sexual assault is any unwanted physical contact in a sexual nature. So if you put your hands on another individual and you're not instructed to, or you're not saving their life, and they file a sexual assault, and it comes down that you put your hands on this individual when you weren't supposed to, that is going to be on you. You will get kicked out of the
I love how he's
military,
making that
and then you'll
claim.
probably have to file as a registered sex offender. Do you understand?
Before they go inside, the new recruits learn some basic commands and standing positions.
Hut train, cut! Everyone look down at their toes. You should be able to fit a slice of pizza in between your toes. If you look around, they're gonna see you, cause you're taller than everyone else! Quick
Damn.
Who wants this there?
Drill sergeants are not playing around.
Grab one and go, it's all the same!
The recruits grab the snack that's waiting for them inside, consisting of a fruit cup, sunflower seeds, a granola bar, and a juice box.
Watch the video, remain silent!
Since 1775, the Army has been the bearer of our nation's strength in every crisis or conflict. Make no mistake about it, the journey you are embarking upon will not be easy. But you wouldn't be here if we didn't think you couldn't beat the challenge.
Listen up for your last 4 year social.
After being welcomed, recruits begin what's known as processing, which can take 1 to 2 weeks before their actual training begins.
In a little bit, we'll give you a period to go in a room by yourself.
First, they're given one last chance to discreetly dispose of prohibited contraband, like drugs, alcohol, tobacco, and inappropriate photographs.
If any photo you possess on your phone is less than a bathing suit, you will not have it. You will delete them all.
Recruits get rid of contraband in an amnesty room, where they dispose of it by throwing it down a metal chute.
Is anybody confused on what you can and cannot have?
The next morning, the recruits report to the barber shop, where one barber has worked at Fort Benning for almost 60 years.
I've been here ever since 1963. That's a long time. I should have been retired.
Barb their hair with one clipper, or they came with their clipper.
I think it's one, not like one clipper for every single one of them, but like maybe there are like 5 barbers there, you know, and the clippers are sterilized and everything like that.
Okay.
A long time ago, but I wake up in the morning now, I be wanting to come out here and go to work.
Recruits are issued uniforms. They receive a series of immunizations and vaccines, and get their official photo taken, along with myriad housekeeping details.
I'm confused with something.
They just put the stuff like straight up in the body.
Oh, I remember you're scared of needles.
Yes, I am.
Details that
That's the
fill
part I
up
don't like.
their 1 to 2 week stay in processing.
Hey, sit up straight.
It's not the process.
That is, until processing ends, and the time for training finally arrives.
The real
Grab your
thing.
bags and go.
We found a company of recruits about to begin training in the armor school.
Who's a bridle?
These recruits are about to be picked up and taken to their barracks, where they'll reside for the rest of their training.
Let's go. You guys are going
Why
to
am I
the
getting
front
scared
class
for
now.
them already?
This is the last chance for recruits to change their minds before training begins, like one recruit who decided to stay behind.
Wow. He thought about his life again.
This short
This
bus
meant to
ride
me.
from processing to their new barracks will be the most peaceful moments these recruits will experience for a while. What happens next is known as the shark attack.
Run! Run! At no time will you walk! You will run! Everyone you freaking go! Go! Run!
Yeah.
Run!
Now I know why they have to carry those.
They say what? Get your bags up right now! Get your bags up!
This way! Let's go!
What? The place, I can't survive this. Like the shout alone.
Yeah,
I feel like why is everybody talking so loudly?
Because when you are in the war front, everything is loud. You have to get used to that chaos stability. You have to get used to it. Being screamed orders, being shouted medic, everything like that. You are trying to get everything so that you get used to it, so that you don't freeze up when you are in the battlefield.
Like they are just arriving. These people are new and they are being like yelled at. I
They
know they are
take
not
them
yelled
1
at,
to
but they
2
are
weeks.
move to the right, move to the move to the left, move to the right, move. It's just too much. Like yeah, I can feel that.
That's what I thought. Why are you scared?
Yeah.
You don't understand this. He just said it.
Well, it's really just a little shock to the system so we can break them down to build them back up. We're breaking a lot of habits from the civilian world, and nothing better than a little shock to the system to establish that drill sergeant is in charge, to let us start our training.
Pick up your bag and hold it!
The recruits spend much of the shark attack holding their heavy rucksacks above their heads,
Over your head!
which takes a physical toll.
Why is that so difficult?
You can't pick that back.
No,
You decided to join the army and you can't pick that back.
Right side back, right side back, right side back.
After about 20
The
minutes,
look on his face like,
Why did I quit?
no, is this what I'm signed for?
Oh my God.
No, I didn't expect this. The look on his face is epic too.
Yeah,
It's
like
really epic.
I feel like his whole life is now flashing
I feel
before
like
his
he's thinking
eyes.
of his mom.
minutes, the intensity begins to subside,
Damn.
and the drill sergeant's tone changes
We only produce the best soldiers in the United States Army.
before training officially begins.
That's just a training thing.
After
A
the
welcoming
shock and
face.
awe of
Something
the
that we'll
shark
talk about.
attack, things do appear to
Relax.
calm down.
Is it a video?
It's a movie.
Alpha 347.
I always wanted to be a star.
We found this group of infantry soldiers in week 11 of their training, practicing on the firing range. The mood was much more relaxed,
Try to get 8 up on my level.
and their conversations with their drill sergeants are conducted at normal volumes, like when this drill sergeant educated the recruits on the meaning of the military expression 8 up.
Is a piece of 8 up gum good? You don't want something that's 8 up, right? You want something fresh. You break the seal, it smells like olive oil, right? Okay.
That dynamic changes because we want the soldiers to become more critical thinkers. At that point, we are turning into more coaches and mentors. We dial it back a little bit, so we don't want them frightened. We want them to be comfortable and in a state of mind that is receptive to learning and performing at that level.
Up to 241 hours of infantry OSIT are devoted to marksmanship, where recruits fire about 2,500 rounds using the M4 carbine, as well as the M249 squad automatic weapon, or SAW.
We create lethality. We create expert marksmen at their individual weapons because as an infantry soldier, that's what we're asking them to do.
Recruits get one of the most painful parts of training out of the way early.
Once we check your seal, you will not touch your ProMat.
This group of infantry recruits was exposed to CS gas, or tear gas, in week 1 of their training.
You're going to continue to file in until we
I
tell
only
you
had a tear gas, but I don't know how it feels.
You're going to place your back against the wall.
The recruits spend about 5 minutes inside the gas hut. Upon exiting the gas hut, the recruits are told to flap their arms like birds to remove excess gas from their uniforms. According to a drill sergeant, the effects of the gas begin to wear off after about 4 minutes. Some training moves indoors, like combatives, where recruits learn hand-to-hand self-defense tactics.
We're trying to teach them to achieve a dominant body position. So get out of one negative position and then switch roles so they end up having the upper hand in a fight.
During combatives training, recruits warm up with a particularly painful-looking exercise, referred to as the EO. While laying on their backs, they have to engage their core to wiggle across the entire room.
They use their momentum, shoulder blades,
With their back.
their core to help them create space, warm up the body.
Recruits work up a major appetite during training. But Fort Benning is big, and they're not always within range of the dining facility. When they're training in the field, recruits are issued MREs, which stands for Meal Ready to Eat. Each comes with an entree, like this vegetarian pasta with taco sauce, along with an assortment of items like mixed fruit, an energy bar, and this instant French vanilla cappuccino. Recruits just add water, shake it up, and enjoy. Once they're fortified, recruits return to their
I
training.
like their food. I want to join because of
Recruits spend up to 60 hours in training known as MOUT, which stands for Military Operations in Urban Terrain.
Door left, door left.
One man calls door left.
Infantrymen are expected to fight in different types of terrain and survive and win the fight. Right now, they are getting their first taste of what that's like in an urban environment.
Rolling T. All right, coming up.
In operations across Afghanistan, Iraq, we are conducting clearance operations, and it's applicable wherever we go.
Boom.
Oh my God, I love.
It's important for the future soldiers' muscle memory because they are working as a team with minimal communication, and they have to understand how that coordination works together.
Do it again.
After 22 weeks of training, these infantrymen are ready to leave Fort Benning.
They are no longer
Friends
boys.
and family
They are now
gather
men.
to watch their soldiers graduate on NOA Field.
They look like soldiers, they act like soldiers, they're carrying their head high. I have trainees that were not alive when 9/11 happened. I think that's pretty powerful, that I still can find American citizens that want to volunteer to serve their country when we continue to ask them to go to combat.
These new infantrymen don't have long to greet their loved ones.
Get on the bus!
Or say goodbye to their friends
Goodbye. I thought they are gone.
before leaving Fort Benning to begin their service in the United States Army.
This is just their training process. After the training, they have to go and serve and everything like that.
Wow.
You see, honestly, to be frank, it's not easy.
No, it's not. That is
It's
a
not
lot
easy.
of work.
Especially for those of us that are like hot-headed, they're having to break you down and inside your mind, who is this to tell me what to do, when to do it, and how to do it? But after you go through that breaking process, you become a full soldier. Because like I said, you have to break them. There are some habits you come from home.
With
I know my right. I know my free. You understand that kind of a thing? So they need to break those things away because soldiers are all about order and discipline. They have to discipline them to know how to act. And I love the fact that before they actually went into the camp, they actually gave them every single opportunity to actually quit.
yeah.
It means that, when you go to this next stage, you're going to go through hell. You're going to go through a lot of breaking. Make sure it is your choice
That you're going.
that you are going through it. The army is not forcing you to go through it, but once you are in, you can't go back. So make that decision. And you can see that somebody among all of them actually decided to, go back. And I love the fact that they are held to a very high standard of, the assault of a thing that he actually mentioned is very good. There are some behavior that are not acceptable in the military, in the service, and these guys go through a lot of training, and we ask ourselves, why are they the best in the world? You can see it for yourself.
Actually, the shark attack training was like, what? That's the point I will break. I'll go back on the shout was too much. And but after the process, I got to understand it's just a training on its own.
Yeah, in the training, because in the battlefield, you'll be hearing a lot of,
the battlefield is always chaotic. So you should be prepared.
So if you don't know how to
such
put yourself
moments.
under that pressure and listen to your orders, you will not be able to survive it.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for sticking around to this part. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this YouTube channel. We salute you all, to every single American soldier. You guys are the best. See you on our next update. For now, remain blessed and bye.